Beefiest! Welcome to another game of Casual Pro Gamer. Today we're doing an Alistar game, and Alistar is going bottom lane, I'm assuming, just to support the hell out of that lane. He is here with Vayne? Yeah, Vayne. I have to get used to the skins a little bit. Lots of skins in this game. And yeah, the skins make it a little bit harder to recognize who's who. And yes, it seems that we are going mid lane with all of us. Maybe to defend the blue? I don't know. We'll see. Seems that Cards is playing around a little bit here. And we are going to go and indeed defend the blue with 4 champions. This guy is in the complete wrong position, because if you're there on your own and you get caught, there is nowhere to run. So by the way, this is, as far as I know at least, yeah, this is a ranked game at around 1600 ELO, 16 to 1700, somewhere in between. So let's call it 1600. That way nobody will get mad if they make mistakes, because 1600 is still allowed to make mistakes. Although, in general, there are more mistakes made in the higher ELO brackets than in the lower ELO brackets. But it's just that people are better at avoiding the consequences of those mistakes. That's why they don't get killed all the time. So our Card's helping out there a little bit, and yeah, Vayne is already in the bottom lane, which is exactly where she should be, and Card is getting there. So this one has spectator mode on. Thank you for that, because spectator mode is awesome. It allows me to see everything, and it allows me to also see the enemy movement, which is of course great. Now, well, the Shyvana coming in the lane to gank even though there's nobody in the lane, which is kind of surprising. Well, not that there's nobody in the lane, but that she's coming in already. And yeah, this should be not too much problem for him, assuming that he has decent amounts of HP, or sorry, armor. And he does have that cloth armor to start with. Of course, you don't start with a ward, so he can't really see whether or not she's still there, but he expects her to still be there, and he's just going to wait for Xin Zhao to push the lane a little bit. No problems. So it seems that we are up against Leona Corki, which is a very dangerous combination. It's not as dangerous as some others, but I mean, Leona Vayne would be more dangerous, but it is definitely a good combination. Yeah, Leona with her stuns, and then Corki with a lot of damage, and of course that awesome gap closer in Valkyrie. And yeah, Valkyrie not only is a good gap closer, it's also a great escape. So starting off with boots and potions, and Vayne is also starting off with boots and potions. Well, we can see it here. Boots and potions, boots and potions, boots and potions. Cloth armor and potions, and then boots and potions on everyone on the enemy team. Except of course for both of the support champions. They both go for those wards. And the Fairy Charm. Fairy Charm with a little bit of mana regen will allow you to stay in lane a little bit longer. And of course the wards are there to prevent the ganks, as well as prevent people from camping in the bushes all the time. That's why he placed one over here. Because with Leona, yeah, you really have to be careful, because she can catch you, yeah, like that. And of course, yeah, she makes a huge mistake here, and Alistar takes advantage of that by just knocking her into the turret and taking out 2/3 of her health straight away. So she probably won't be doing that again. So first blood in the top lane. Let's see what happened. Seems that it is just a one-on-one fight. And yeah, with Amumu coming in a little bit late here, he is not going to be able to prevent that kill, but he is going to pick up the kill back. Meaning an assisted kill for an unassisted kill, but first blood versus not first blood. All in all, the blue team does come out ahead in that, and the fight is not over yet. And yeah, she's going to land the kill here. No! She actually gives up? Really? Okay, I was so assuming that she could take that kill. But no health potions left. She wants to stay in the lane and she wants to be safe. She probably just came from the base. No. That's not true. She would have bought something. Because she hasn't gone back in the rest of the game. So she has plenty of gold available to her to buy at least something. And yeah, she has 700 gold, so should at least be able to afford something there. And it seems that Alistar is just harassing this dude so that he can't recall, and landing the combo, the headbutt pulverize, and just making sure that he can't recall, because he wanted to recall all the time. And now he's going to miss all of these minions if Vayne doesn't push the lane at least. At least not too much. Because you're going to push the lane eventually anyway, but you need to wait until the last possible moment to hit, to at least push as little as possible. And yeah, just look at all the minions that die to these minions, to these enemy minions, just because, well, Corki isn't there. Otherwise they would have died to Corki, which is of course the point of last hitting in the first place. So there's Corki. He missed about 6 minions or so, and that is a big deal, although in the end game it doesn't look like that. For now, 6 minions is a big deal. Let's see if Vayne is actually ahead, 38 to 32, so yeah, she is ahead by 6 minions, but yeah, there are way more minions there, so he is going to pick up well, enough to draw that even. No, well, 36 to 38. Didn't do a very good job of last hitting versus the turret, just try to force all of them down at the same time, and that is not a good plan. That normally doesn't work, that's why it's not a good plan. So we have a ward over here, we have a ward over here, and we have a ward over here, so plenty of vision, and one over here. The enemy team only has one over here, but if they don't punish them for it, if they don't go and gank that top lane for example, then all of these wards are going to be just a deficit in gold in the end. Because that's like 225 more spent on wards, or well, placed in the wards. Yeah, and that's going to count towards a whole big amount. And of course, yeah, there's a ward over here now. So yeah, if you keep having too many of the wards on the map, this is not too many, by the way. This is okay. But if you keep having too many wards on the map, it means that you're going to lose a whole bunch of gold just to that. And as I said, this is not too many wards. They all provide their own little bit of information, so it is still good. And no, he's going to walk through the ward. So the ultimate from Karthus comes out, and the ultimate from Amumu is going to land them the kill. Excellently done. The Vayne just surviving. She could have died there pretty easily. And this guy is now coming in, and he is going to gank the mid lane. But Karthus, well aware of that, saw him with his ward, and yeah, he's going to attempt to do some damage with his Qs just to show that he's seen him, and just to prevent him from recalling. And Karthus just going for these minions because they're way easier to get than the middle minions if there's a jungler, well, lurking around. A little bit too late on those two minions, but At least he still gets the experience from it. So yeah, bottom lane kind of deserted, top lane is deserted, and mid lane is the only lane where people are actually close together. In the bottom lane, yeah, they both recalled. So, don't know why they both recalled, by the way. Were they low? Did I just miss a fight? So it seems that, yeah, the jungler is coming in to sneak up on them, but yeah, nothing is happening here. And yeah, it seems that our Shyvana here is free to roam around wherever she wants because all of the wards have timed out. There's one new one, or newer one over there, one new one over here. I don't know if this guy has the... no, he doesn't. I thought he might have the Wriggle's Lantern already. But apparently not. So Shyvana almost has it, and that of course is excellent for the top lane normally. If they get the Wriggle's Lantern, because they can then ward their lane, well, all game. And that is what you want to have. You want to have that ward on your lane all game. Especially as the top lane. Of course there are people that don't agree with that, such as Wicked, who says that warding the top lane shouldn't be necessary if you know how to play well. And oh, that wasn't very good engaged by Amumu, but yeah, they do pick up the kill, so it's no problem. But he shouldn't have come in with the Q. He should have come in with, or by just walking there, then used his ultimate and then used the Q on whoever he caught. And it seems that the top laner did get killed. Let's see how, because yeah, I'm trying to keep an eye on how strong everyone is. It seems that he is a little bit lower already, and yeah, now just lost to the enormous burst that Xin Zhao had ready for him. Because there was just one burst, there wasn't even yeah, a real fight. So the dragon obviously goes down to the blue team because there was nobody from the red team even aware of that dragon being there. Or, well, being taken. I'm sure there was someone aware of the dragon, that the dragon was there. And they actually placed a pink ward for that. Okay. So a new green ward going down, but they can actually take that out. So that's no problem. Ward over here just to prevent exactly that gang that was coming in. So the guy coming in from the side, and Shyvana is trying to get some jungle here. She is going to manage to pick up the raids. And yeah, she is going to leave one of them. Oh, wow, she left a big one. So you took out the useless ones and then leave the big one. That is excellent. That's when you know that you have no clue how to counter jungle. Because this is the one that's left is the only one that actually gives you gold and experience. Well, a decent amount of that. So yeah, it's kind of stupid to leave that one and take the rest. I mean, then you might as well take all of them. Because now you take like 20 gold from the 3 minions. Come on. Go, 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 go. Kill him. So plants him against the wall. Nice, nice, nice. There we go. Getting the kill. And I'm not sure. Yeah, the Vayne did die. But very nicely done. Actually gets all of the CC off. And yeah, that's exactly what they needed. But I don't know why Vayne insisted on dying there. I mean, Alistar had that kill already. Because the Valkyrie was already down and Alistar can easily, well, damage someone without actually hitting them with his innate ability. It does 14 damage per second, and yeah, that is quite good. And of course it allows him to move through minions, which is also quite good. And yeah, pushing all of these minions into the turrets. And of course, yeah, this guy is going to pick them up now. In the meantime, lots of fighting going off in the top lane. And are they going to fight in the mid lane as well? No, just a little bit of harassment going off. Seems that Karthus is not doing too hot here. Although he is, no, he's at 100 to 105, so no, even in the minions he's not doing too hot. He's 1 and 2 with Swain being 2 and 1, 2 and 0, sorry. So yeah, not the greatest of matchups for him, I guess. I don't know who's supposed to win between Karthus and Swain. I would say Karthus, but I would put Karthus ahead of virtually everyone. Or anyone, I mean. Yeah, Karthus not doing a great job of last hitting there. In fact, doing a terrible job of last hitting, getting a 1 out of 3. Where I think if you just randomly queued them all day, you would get 2 out of 3. So even though he was trying to do it correctly, which is 1 minion at a time. Oh man, this Xin Zhao has so much damage. Ridiculous. Oh man, this was not a good trade. 3 for 1. I don't know if all 3 of them died over here, but oh, painful, painful, painful. Anyhow, it seems that we are 11 to 7, so that is not the best of scores. And with Vayne currently at 1 and 2, she is not going to be able to compete. 1 and 3 for Corki, so he's not going to be able to do anything either. And the minions are about equal. Well, Corki a little bit ahead now because, well, he got to get the minions that were still here. But Vayne now has a big minion wave here and is going to be able to catch up. And yeah, there you can see it. That's how you last hit versus a turret. You just wait until the turret targets one and then hit it. So yeah, the mid lane and top lane kind of not doing anything. It's yeah, the Xin Zhao who's doing great, and on the other hand it's the Malphite who's doing horrible. So it's that top lane that that kind of causes the problems. He's about 17 minions ahead. Well, I would say 15, about 15, which means that he is 1 kill ahead in minions. So 300 gold ahead in minions. And Swain is going to grab this blue buff. And are they going to grab enemy blue buff then? Because they should. And of course the enemy team wants to go for this Karthus, because that is just an easy target at this point. But yeah, the blue team grabs another dragon. And this time with a little bit of interference from the enemies. And oh, come on! Is he going to get out? No. No, no. Oh wow, he had a flash still available. Wow. So yeah, he did get out because of that flash. Unfortunately, Alistar does not get out. And we are going to just follow this round. So they both teams lose a turret. Top lane versus bottom lane. So that's an equal trade. But of course, yeah, with the 1 kill on Alistar, the enemy comes out ahead on this. Oh, does he understand? No, he doesn't understand the concept either.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
So not going to counter jungle and just going to grab that camp, but he is going to die for this. Come on! Yes, there we go. That is a funny name, Player 3. That is excellent. I just saw it. Player 3 has killed whatever. That's just, yeah, that's funny. I always like to name your enemy or something like that, because then you get your enemy has slayed blah blah, or you have slayed your enemy. That's cool. Same goes for anything with your, of course, your ally, your mother. I don't know. It's just, it was always funny to me with these kind of sentence constructions. Your worst nightmare. You have slain your worst nightmare. Ah, that's pretty cute. But yeah, most names in this game are pretty random. It's pretty crazy what people come up with. Lolson95. Yeah, Revenesis, whatever that might be. And a lot of just misspelled names. I mean, the Magic Terror, yeah, that's still a cool name. But a lot of misspelled names in this game because people want to have yeah, a cool name, but then the cool name is already taken and they add another letter to it. So they may, or they remove a letter from it, like Super Troll, and then they make Troll with only one L or something like that. So yeah, another fight in this bottom lane, and yeah, we're currently still 4 kills behind on the enemies. The overall gold is still in our favor because of the 2 dragons. Yeah, the 2 dragons make for 2000 gold, so the 4 kills not only got negated by the minions, it is the dragons take them actually into the lead here. And where is the gold? Well, we see this this once again fight with Xin Zhao, and it's Xin Zhao being very aggressive this game. The gold is well, pretty well divided, I would say. Xin Zhao and Swain on the enemy team have a lot of gold, and here it is mainly Karthus, with Vayne and Malphite being shortly behind that. But yeah, Karthus is the carry on this team, so he is the one that needs protection, as he probably is just building yeah, all kinds of AP-ness. And yeah, a lot of AP on him, and a lot of AP means that he is normally very fragile. Of course, normally people will go for that, what's it called, the Rod of Ages first. So once again, lots of wards out on the map. This one just timed out, then we have one over here, this one just timed out, and then we have 2 over here and 1 over there. So 3 in this little region here. And Xin Zhao once again getting a kill off. It is amazing how many kills he gets by just being aggressive. And oh, Vayne, did you just die to that minion? Hang on. I think she might have actually survived otherwise. So yeah, he is just being aggressive here, and yeah, Vayne did get healed, and I think no, she had 42 health. She died to the ignite, but yeah, she wanted to heal up with lifesteal, and yeah, could have worked if she just was a little bit quicker with it. So yeah, we're currently just standing around a little bit, trying to defend the turrets, because well, there's not a whole lot to do. Surrender vote? Screw that. We don't want to surrender. We got this, man. We got this. So yeah, it's not very hard for the enemy team to just keep farming and well, just control the jungle. And as you can see, they are now going for the dragon. So they're going to pick up 1,000 gold, making it exactly equal. And because the blue team can't really do anything, they're not going to be able to take a turret for it or something like that. So Alistar doing a good job of just catching this one guy off guard and separating him from the team, but didn't result in too much. And now with the team fight underway, we can see that that little bit of damage is actually going to take up a triple kill for Karthus, the one guy you want to have all that gold on. And yeah, we see a lot of big pickups here on the guys that just died, but yeah, excellently done. They wanted to have that gold. Oh wow! No, what the hell? Why would you throw that? You just got out at 10 health and you throw in your Q just to get back into the fight and die instantly? Man, that's just plain stupid. So they're going to try to grab this this Baron, the enemies, but very nice headbutt. A very nice headbutt getting them the dragon. Of course they didn't have a smite with them, so if Shyvana would have been there, it would have been risky, but Shyvana was dead, so no real risk there. The only risk was that someone would come in and steal it, but that's why they made sure that the enemies were nowhere in range of that. But a very nice headbutt there, actually getting him out of that that Baron pit. I don't think he expected that to happen. But if that hadn't worked, they would have had a much harder job, because well, Corki can of course burst quite a bit. He has his Q, he has his ultimate, and combining that with the Gatling gun damage makes it very hard to, well, to last hit versus that. And Alistar just, wow, going in, wiping everyone. And unfortunately Karthus does get killed and he doesn't have an ultimate. Doesn't seem like he had an ultimate. No, he didn't. Still like 15 seconds off. So come on, get the Swain. Get the Swain, there we go. And oh wow, interesting fight this. Come on, you can do it, Alistar. You can do it. There we go, killing spree. Oh man. Yeah, Alistar currently at 6 and 3. And he does have that oracles. He has a Shurelias. He has all kind of good items. He actually has the boots of mobility just to make sure that he can be in a fight, well, ahead of his opponent, of his allies, and just pulverize in the middle of them and then headbutt one of them out. Because that little bit of extra speed that he gets from that is actually worth it, but you have to be aggressive with that, otherwise it's just a waste of money. And Age of the Legion bot here. Wow. Mercury Strats, 3 of them, and on this team actually nobody gets them. Wow. So that means that our team should have more magic damage, or yeah, well, with the, I guess, the pulverize and the 2 stuns from Amumu, you have enough reason to go for those Mercury Strats. So the blue buff going to Cards here, and there we go. Cards picking that up. Yep, he did get it, just making sure. And Vayne is going to grab the red buff. And in the meantime, Alistar is just having some fun with the minions. I don't know why they didn't pick that up. They have plenty of vision. And yeah, Vayne is now going to pick it up. So yeah, finally Vayne getting this big amount of minions that she really needs, because she's at 150 and this guy is at 180, so yeah, she does need quite a bit of minions to catch up there. I don't know where she lost all of those minions, but I guess she was just too busy fighting. Yeah, the more minions she gets, the better off she is, because, well, she needs it for the Bloodthirster, which is now fully stacked, I believe. No, it's 8% maximum. Never mind. So she needs, what, 5 more minions? Yeah. To get the full stacks on that. So, yeah, she's going to pick up those few more minions, and then they should be able to fight again. But every time she dies, she needs, well, she needs to stack half of that up again. And wow, another dragon goes to the red team. But at least this time there's a fight that. Oh man, yeah, I'm going to follow this part of the fight first. Because this would be the interesting... Oh, he actually catches her! No! Yes, there we go. And now we're going to see the other side of the fight. A very nice ultimate from Leona. And it is going to stop them a little bit, but not entirely. A very nice flash there from... what's her name? Vayne. And she actually gets the flash into tumble, and yeah, that flash just reaching across, because that was really close. And yeah, nicely done. Of course I would have picked up the kill anyway, but as I said, Vayne really needs the gold. She is currently 6 and 5 with 170 minions, and yeah, she needs that gold to make sure that she can carry this. Alistar actually 7 and 3 has a better score than Vayne in more ways than one. I mean, he has more kills, he has less deaths, and yeah, that is just everything you need for a carry. Because of course you don't want to die all the time. And of course he does have less minions and less overall gold. And even less assists. Which is pretty surprising. Oh, nice ultimate there from Malphite, using that ultimate to get out of 1 versus 4. And yeah, that shows you that that ultimate can be used for more than one thing. And are they going for the Baron here? Enemy team may go for it. I think they're too worried about there being a ward there, because there's no one to check for wards. They have no pink ward, they have no oracles, and yeah, they didn't place a ward, so they don't have a ward on them either. No, nobody has a ward. There's a Wriggle's Lantern on Shyvana, but I think she just forgot to place that, because it is available, right? Or is it this one? So you normally can see when it's in use, but yeah, with this crappy graphics, you can't really see it. Blue team gets it again. Yeah, so there's the ward, so it was indeed the ward at Baron. But yeah, now you can see it, but it should of course have a number over it. counting down, because you can't see the difference between like 10 seconds remaining and it being available. But there is a big difference, as you could see here, between it being available and 10 seconds left. And yeah, we're going to go for one of the turrets. Yeah, this one. Wow, that Vayne is doing such a crap ton of damage. And actually has the Quicksilver Sash instead of the regular, what's it called, the Guardian Angel. It's a good choice. I mean, it used to be the item of choice. Well, it was the item of choice for a long time, and then it got replaced by the Guardian Angel for most games. But that doesn't mean it's lost its appeal, and especially if you go for for someone like Vayne, and it is still very useful. So a lot of healing going off on Alistar, who was almost dead and is now back at like 1000 HP. But yeah, there we go, getting the last kill. Come on. No, they're not going to get the last kill, I think. They're going to just grab the Nexus. And yeah, there we go. Very nicely played. A very good game. And yeah, what actually lost them the game? Well, Shyvana has way too many minions, that's one. So, although it seems to be good when you have a lot of minions, for jungler it's normally better to just keep on ganking. And yeah, 120 versus 214 normally means that you took a lot away from your carries, or that you jungle too hard, and both of the things are not good. So 180 versus 200, so they definitely didn't win that lane. Although they did win the lane in kills pretty hard, but yeah, that happens, and then that's where your jungler has to come in and help out. But Shyvana was hardly ever in the bottom lane. She, I remember that she once ran through the bushes when nobody was there, but she wasn't there to actually assist them to, well, to gain back that advantage. Xin Zhao definitely won his lane, although maybe not in minions. But yeah, oh yeah, he did win in minions, I believe. 170 versus 140 right now. But yeah, 0-5 is, that basically means that he got a lot of those kills, and we know that he got a lot of those kills, but didn't manage to pull out a whole lot of minions there. Yeah, he was really strong in the early game, so he made use of that by playing really aggressively and picking up a lot of kills there, but ended up 8-8. He is the only one on his team, well, except for Swain, who is positive. 6, 5, and 7 with 170 minions against 277. I guess this is the one that lost them the game. Swain just not keeping up with the minions and just losing on the gold. I mean, that's 10k gold versus 15k gold, or almost 15k gold. There's 4.5k between them, and that is just way too much. You can't recover from that. That gives Karthus, and Karthus is really dependent on, well, getting ahead in items. But that gives Karthus a full Rabadon's death cap and then some money to buy like a blasting wand or something like that. Because it gives him so much extra gold, it's ridiculous. I mean, death cap is probably about 3.5k, something like that. So yeah, well, that's just amazing. Anyway, yeah, it seems that they played very well, and I hope you enjoyed. And I will see you next time. GG.